Triple H against Steve Austin in a no-holds-barred match for the WWF title. 21 minutes, 53 seconds. I thought this was fun. This was very, very fun.
Yeah.
A typical Austin main event match of the era. Starts with a brawl, get the crowd. That brawl really woke up the crowd, I thought, because they were a little shot. And then as soon as wrestlers are like 2 feet away from you, you're much more awake about it.
Oh, and not only that, some of the best, shout out to Kerwin, the director, and some of the best POV camera in the audience stuff. And then that's when you see a Jim Thompson with his Kangol security, like really, we got to keep these maniacs at bay, and people frenzied. And Austin, I'm going to incorporate the front row thing into my dive off. And, and I think Triple H is a master at, like, just the way he has that split leg drunken sailor head whip, just really some stuff you take for granted of just like delivering punches. Like, and I know it's one of those things where, yeah, gosh, they've delivered 25 punches to the head, full force to each other in there. But nonetheless, in that style, they were just tremendous. And that brawling, just some of those shots were just tremendous. Those people like just, there's weirdos today watching that. That's me. Probably every Christmas. Oh, remember I got in the shot, and just like, that was a blast. It was really well done. And it's true. That re-energizes even from the big screen or the TV. Like sometimes you're like, okay, the theme of this whole No Mercy was so much hardcore shit. Like, fuck, we gotta do something of a different flavor. We've had household items. We've had this, like we're going into the crowd.
Yeah. And so then there's a ref bump about halfway through. And it's so that Austin can get a
good one too. Mike Chioda like laying there. A good one, because ref bumps are often, suspect and like, oh, really that night? But it was a good camera work. Good, that was.
He took the bump off the apron and hit the barricade. Was the bump, and so then they both get a visual pinfall on each other without the ref there. Finally, when Triple H has the chance for the pinfall, Hebner runs out. Austin kicks out. There's more brawling. There's a suplex on the Spanish announce table, which those always look so rough. They go back and forth some more.
Probably my favorite organic tradition ever, that the Spanish announce table. I mean, it's just that for those that don't know, I'm sure when there was any kind of like, not always, but it was always, I think it just came about when the Spanish announce table was only there at pay-per-views, right? Not all the time. So sometimes it'd be like, we're going to throw someone through a table and mess everything up. Do it to the Spanish announce table. Not like everyone got it, but then it became a cliche again where it's like, again, through the Spanish announce table. So then they started to know like, oh, fuck, we're going to get it every time because they get to say that. Not through the Spanish announce table, but fun stuff.
Yeah, to the point that there was a team on the Indies that went by the Spanish announce team just based on the joke.
Yeah.
The match ended where The Rock came out. Now, as you recall, Triple H injured The Rock earlier. The Rock was near death, comes out with his ribs taped up.
I do want to say, I don't know why I found this so funny, but when they had that, they're always trying to have like different flavor of like, we're backstage now with the ambulance. We're backstage here, cutting around.
Yeah.
And The Rock was getting his ribs bound up, and then some paramedic or something. He's like, don't touch The Rock. Even in third person there, in pain, like,
So he comes out with the sledgehammer and goes to hit Triple H. Triple H, of course, ducks, hits Austin in the knee. Bing, bang, boom. Pedigree to The Rock, and he pins Austin to retain the title. And even though Triple H tries to escape, Austin is still beating him up and tries to chase him out of the arena where China is waiting with a car. And Triple H and China escape, ride into the sunset.
Nice. And let's not forget that while it is a time-honored tradition for the heel to just, escape, after having his ass handed to him or whatever, but what really helped protect Austin's character is the copious amounts of chair shots that he gave him through the match and on the knee and all that. So that really, so you want the audience to be like, God damn it, he beat his ass and he fucking got away, as opposed to like, oh, he just got away and Austin didn't do it. It's like, fuck, Austin, what do you want? He destroyed him.
Austin had him beat if The Rock didn't come in and ruin things.
Yeah. And even if it's the having him beat is also that, but also just like, oh, he delivered an ass kicking. You know, that.
Yeah.
In fact, the great Bruiser Brody always said, never say something that you can't really guarantee. Like he would never in a promo say, and I guarantee I'm going to get that belt, or I guarantee I'm going to win, and then not win. He always said, like, I guarantee you will, suffer and I will beat your ass. So you're always like, oh, so you deliver on that.
Win or lose, you will regret getting in the ring with me. Yeah, I think that's very important too. I think Jericho said something like similar, but different, where he was just like, when you cut a promo on a person, you can't just spend the whole time talking about what a loser they are, because when you win, either you win and then you just beat a loser, so it didn't matter, or you lose and then like you just call this guy a loser and you lost. What does that make you?
Right. Yeah, exactly.